did you guys hear something?
Gotta keep nice and limber.
I should write this all down.
Every day's a training day. Looks like it's gonna rain.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Oh, night has fallen.
Every day's a training day.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Every day's a training day.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something? Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Hello, cyberspace. I am Binary and I play the video games, and today we're playing huge RPG.
Every day's a training day.
Shut up, Lance. Yeah, last time we did some side questing. Today's the last of the side quests, and then we'll maybe do some exploring. I don't know if I want to re-explore the Danog Desert, because it's pretty high level right now. I may save that till I'm level 35 and can just freely explore everywhere there. But I will explore a couple areas around here. Class progress. It occurs to me, I don't think I ever showed off our gems. How's volume, by the way? While I explain this. So, if I didn't explain it, I put an aggro reduction on Noah's class, along with an attack boost. You, because you're kind of an attack mage, I give you healing and attack. Uni got my usual attack setup of attack and dex. Tyon got block rate, because that brought his block rate up to 50, which sounds important to get that as high as possible. And start battle with aggro, because that is way too convenient. I don't care if it's not good. I like not having to worry about who starts the battle. You have the usual healing and incapacitation. You got aggro generated, so you build up aggro more easily, which is definitely the better gem, but I'd like to be able to equip both. And then, of course, I've noticed that Xeon's gem has been upgraded to rank 4, and I'm not really sure why. I don't know if he's like one rank above us all the time, but regardless, we now have 3 people in the party wearing the same shirt. Xeon's actually gonna be kind of important. Seems usable. Let's take it. Am I gonna have to voice that every time?
Promise never to desert my watch nights.
Oh, I would never do that. I'd hate to make an enemy of you.
Oh, it's their level. Oh, rations. This should still be edible. Good. He has unique dialogue for each one. I hate it. Let's have a unique piece of voice dialogue. Okay, that's a campfire. For every time we say something.
Good thing we found this.
I think I did this on screen, but we still can't craft any higher level gems than we have because I need Arachno Queen Silk, and we have not fought more than one. Wait a minute. What the fuck is that? Is that the colony? Hold on. Oh, there's two spots to search. Interesting. Well, let's finish our search here. Okay, it's interesting to know that their gem is based on their level. That's convenient. I was actually kind of wondering if they do like a thing where their gems get stronger the more like hero quests they do. Like we've got a Xeon quest right now, so maybe there'd be enough Xeon quests to fill out the gems to be a certain rank. But I guess I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I have to take this. I'm sorry. Nobody who's around. I'll have to take this for Colony 9. Okay, so north and west. I was also checking classes, speaking of, and it looks like it's gonna be a long while before Noah gets Thaumaturge. I'm hoping that Lance will get it, since he seems to be the closest to learning it. The real problem is I need everybody. I may just wait till everybody learns every class, because I need everyone to learn Flash Fencer at some point. I definitely need people to learn Thaumaturge, which again, Uni's kind of close, I guess. But like Lance is the closest, and we're on rank 7, so it's gonna be a little bit interesting. And I may just stay as these classes until everybody learns everything, and then I can just freely trade around. Yeah, okay. Are there 5 on each? It looks like there's more than 5 in the other location. One place of interest that we should explore is this area. Because it definitely looks like there's might be more over here. There's definitely more down here that I never have visited, but that might be because it's a high level. I don't really remember. So next was to the north. Apart from that, I haven't actually done much gameplay since the last time I streamed this game, mostly because there wasn't a lot for me to do. As I mentioned, oh wait, that's south. What the fuck? I don't know, that direction felt like a north, but it was south. Apparently my internal Xenoblade compass is borked. Oh, rations. Oh, we've said this already. Okay, but yeah, we're definitely going to explore the Colony Gamma region eventually. It's around that way. Oh, there's actually an ether cylinder spot nearby. Well, while we're here, let's grab that. I'm starting to suspect that there's maybe a reason why I didn't get that originally. No, it doesn't look like it. Because I remember there was one spot that had like a big scary thing on top of a pile of stuff. And that might be this. I'm not really sure. Xeon's probably going to stick in the party next time we change classes, though. If only because I want to bring back Noah's... I think I mentioned this last time. I want to bring back Noah's class into the party, specifically because Noah's class has break. And currently, nobody in the party has break. Oh, God damn it. I literally walked right by it. I still don't... These don't respawn, do they?
You can never go wrong with some ether.
If they respawn, there's no point in me going out of my way for everyone. But I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm pretty sure they just disappear. I don't think they're like the crates. Oh, interesting. You can actually kind of see the area above. I'm actually super curious where this goes. Because we saw a level... This actually would be a good opportunity for me to double check the level barrier. To go.
Coming here, I think back to the day of the mission.
We were enemies back then, huh? Funny how things turn out.
Actually,
Hey, that's a supply drop, right?
this will give me a good opportunity to double check the level requirements of this area. They tend to just generate. Interesting. Because I noticed the previous ones never respawned. What level are the fucking wolves here? You're level 30. I want to know what level the scary wolves are.
That would be a dangerous
Level
foe.
44. Okay. So soon after we can complete the one quest, we can actually explore back here and maybe find another quest. It's not too important. I'm surprised there's more than 10 of these, especially since you can see them on the map. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen that quote before. I'm not going to read it again. That's where they... I wish locations, like, there's two things I kind of wish about this game. I kind of wish the maps had differently colored areas. Like, I wish that all the areas in Everblight Plain would be a specific color, compared to all the other areas in the Colony 9 Gamma area. And likewise, I wish that, like Xenoblade 2, it would mark location names on the map. That way, if I'm looking for a specific area, I could look it up. Two more. So weird that there's slightly more than 10, because you have to go to both areas either way. Oh. Oh, this area splits into two directions. Oh. Well, this will mark off the edge of the map. Auto's sold. Well, I mean, that doesn't sound particularly useful, because as far as I can tell, money is useless so far. I mean, it's not useless, but I get so much more of it than I spend, so it might as well be. Platforming in a Xenoblade game. Okay, so I'm actually kind of glad that I only have to grab one more, because this area is spooky? It's like weirdly spooky considering we've been here before. And I kind of wonder if those enemies were here the first time. Because that goes... Yeah, because that way goes back the way we came, but this might go somewhere else. It's hard to say. Well, yeah, no, this area is just really spooky now. What the hell? I find it weird that the Wonder what that is. Is that the back of the Bionis? Or the butt of the Bionis? That could be the butt. Yeah, and that's a shame. Like, I don't necessarily mind that they got rid of equipment. In fact, I'm kind of feeling relieved that I don't really have to go exploring. I don't have to deal with re-equipping my character every 5 minutes like in Xenoblade 1. As much as I love giving everyone goofy outfits in 1. I'm just more worried that that should be enough to go on.
It's like looting their resting place. Not pleasant, however you look at it.
That's exactly why we should save all the lives that we possibly can.
Something so valuable here.
Was I saying? I was saying words, but now I don't remember. Yeah, I guess this... Right, actually, I remember the spooky things. That might lead to one of the castles, actually. Which means this probably is the Bionis? If we're in Kavesi territory? At least I'd assume so. Oh, we're getting close. That level 41 is yellow. Anyway, I don't need to walk the whole way there. What time is it? It was actually, I think, around midnight when we first fast traveled, and I forgot to check the time, because I forgot this game does that. Where it's like, oh, you want to set the time every time you fast travel, and in fact, every time you change fast travel spots, it sets the time. I kind of liked it where the time would just stay, whatever the fuck it was. Camilla? Hi all, is there anything you need? Though let me be clear that we're pretty limited in what we've got right now. We want to leave this with you, if that's okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Xion's voice. I know I want him to sound like an asshole, because he does sound kind of pompous. Oh, it's all food and supplies. How in the world did you... Well, you see, we went out and we collected stuff. I'll make sure it gets to those who need it in the colony. Thanks so much for this. Hey! Huh? Where the spark did you get that? Excuse you? And don't feed me some crap about finding it just lying around, because that won't fly with me. So this is what I think happened. You saw things couldn't last here, and you nicked it from someone else, didn't you? While we're forbidden from doing it. No, we found it at Everblight Plain. What? You're saying that we should loot and pilfer stuff to survive? Well, what are your... God damn it, Lance. You and your voice that I cannot imitate whatsoever. Well, what are your alternative? God, I don't... Whatever. Survive by taking them from the living, and even though you don't need to fight anymore. Ugh. Don't touch any of this stuff, Camilla. Look. Now that the colony's been freed, things can't go back to the way they were before. I agree with them that this is the way to keep everyone, in the colony alive. Camilla? Xion, if you're thinking of going along with this, you can, I think you suggested it, didn't you? Meh, Camilla! Camilla, Harala seen list of arrived goods. Harala wait up for this day so long, can now repair all Levnesses long last. Okay, Harala, calm down. Xion, we aren't the only ones who aren't happy with your way of doing things. So that's a setup for a follow-up Xion quest, I assume. It's just till the shortages are sorted out. Don't get so worked up about it. I understand Kite's opinion, though. We need those fields in working order, and then everything will work out.
I see some relations have changed.
So, my current plan is to come back to each of the colonies every chapter. What are we supposed to do if we bring Camilla something from the battlefield and then someone kicks up a fuss about it? If anything goes wrong, this is on you, you hear? Don't make trouble for Camilla.
I see some relations have changed.
Do we have anyone else in the affinity chart I can talk to? I'd like to update the affinity chart as much as possible. Well, he's a good second in command. Because you don't want a commander that's naive, so you want to have a second in command that will ideally balance out your commander's weaknesses. So I don't necessarily think that his trust issues are a bad thing, but I definitely agree that if he would be in command, he would need a second in command who would ideally be more trusting. Maintenance of Levnis is not progressing properly right now. Big headache of Harala. But bringing up of much materials and whatnot, big help. Harala cannot thank enough. Now, when you open up about what's bothering you, you feel a whole lot better. I don't really know what I can do for everyone at Colony 9 right now, but I intend to try a few things out. Did I ever get that one chest? I feel like I did, but I might be mistaken. Did I ever go up there? I don't think I did. Well, that might be our first point of exploration today. There haven't been any new recruits since we broke off relations with the castle. Who's the youngest person in the Colony 9 these days? That would be Earl. He was the last one to join us. Of course, he doesn't have Noah's fighting ability, so defending him was a really frenetic affair. No more fresh blood after Earl. I suppose we just gotta make do with the numbers we have. Fine. Oh. I can try and imitate the commander's fighting style all I want, but I'll never be as good as him. Are you a sword and shielder as well? He'll stop enemies with his shield and then use their attacks to strengthen himself, and then grow stronger when things are dire. Why don't you just ask Xeon to teach you himself? Not a chance. He's not really the approachable type, unlike you lot. Wait, I thought I saw one more new dialogue pop up, but they may have got moved somewhere else, and I'm not really interested. So, exploration time. Let's go exploring. This area looks like fun. And I have not been up here, so let's do it. It doesn't look like this will lead to anything special. Other than a named monster that I apparently never fought. And every named... I like that you can fast travel to named monsters now, I think. Because it means that a named monster down is a fast travel point. Yes, I am noticing that. Which is a bit of a shame. I kind of like to get a new tank soon. They do have a taunt skill, though. And I could put Glow Ring on as well to help with that. So it's not completely undoable. But you're right, I am... It's unfortunate that they actually gave us that right when we started getting access to all these attacking classes that, like, boost their attack and thus have a harder time avoiding aggro. Explore there next. Oh, we can actually get up there. Interesting. I think I did see that. And taunt's not bad. Taunt will probably be good in other classes that don't have any stances, because obviously there's not really much point in putting 2 stances on a character because they only use 1 at a time anyway. Yeah, it looks like we can get up there, which would be good for mapping out the border of the region. That being said, it may be a bit high level, but I'd like to explore up there. Fill out as much map as possible. You're probably going to be really... Oh, you're level 24. You're a lot stronger than I was expecting. I'm still, like, stupid strong for you.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Holding a flag on her. Yeah. Also, something I noticed is that I think, Yui's class, the, I mean, I guess technically it's Gray's class, but the, this thing, I know that, what's the other thing that grants attacker classes, Ion died. I'm definitely gonna have a hard time, so until we get another, I'm hoping that we do get another tank, I think we're mostly a physical attacking group, so let's do this. Start with, so, I actually have a plan with Xeon. We start with you. Then I get the healers to get up to 99. Although, actually, you may end up... whatever. Critical hits. Okay, that's what I was wondering about, if it was that. So I was gonna say, having Xeon start might be good, because of course, with Xeon's art, you want Xeon to recharge. But then it didn't happen, so... Whoopsie. Split. Oh, good. You have aggro. Yeah, let's go with you. Even though this... Oh, I think I finished off the wrong person. I think I meant to finish off with Senna last time. Whoops. Yeah, Full Metal Jaguar, which, correct me if I'm wrong, that's actually, Elma's class from X, isn't it? I'm actually wondering if we're going to see a couple more of the classes from X.
I use my thinking muscles for this one.
How about something like this?
All right. I'll lead. Let's bring it home. You're finished.
We were fantastic just then.
Right, but I think the name of her class was Full Metal Jaguar.
This is something decent, right?
Ooh, and that should give us a tombstone that we can fast travel to, I think? Yes. But anyway, we are looking to explore up top. Yes, but if you build for a Dex, which I have, she could have a scary time keeping aggro away from her because of how much damage she deals. Which is why it's a bit of a bummer that our first tank class, new tank class, is like, what if tank, but no hold aggro? It's a little bit of a bummer. Okay, I never did collect that chest or that ether channel.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
We'll definitely need a lot of this because, as we've seen, the Fronuses actually use a lot of ether. Ooh, one of those blue things. I remember seeing one of those blue things. There's the big, scary bird thing that looks kind of. I don't know. I wouldn't classify that as a regular bird. I still wouldn't.
I found something shiny.
The odd round shard. I'm gonna guess that's part of like a big game-spanning side quest that will reward us with something fancy. Because they're everywhere. Either that, or it's an item that matters later for something else. Possibly the locked out section of our the locked out section of our Inner Link Soul Tree. These things. It could be related to those as well if it's not part of a big side quest. But I like to think that's part of like a big side quest. At the very least, that'll be much nicer than the alternative, because the alternative to it being a big side quest is that it's a one-and-done thing. In which case, probably not going to get them all, even though I would love to.
I hope we can make use of this.
Well, if I have enough off-tanks, maybe they'll add up to be a full-fledged tank. But yeah, it's definitely going to be hard. Until we get another AI tank, which I'm hoping will be after we get an attacker ally that has the attacks, the break art. Alternatively, getting a tank with a break art would be fine as well. Okay, so we're done there. So the only part of exploration left in the Colony 9 area, besides these lakes, which are scary and I shouldn't really be dealing with them yet. Besides those. Which we'll be back for. The last stuff to explore in this region seems to be up here. And then I can move on to the Colony Gamma area. But first, I know there's a chest around here that I haven't picked up. There you are.
I hope we can make use of this.
Ooh, enough on coins. I'm getting low on those, so that's a welcome find. Closest point here would be here, I guess? Oh, I'm glad I took you out. That is handy. So yeah, I never went up this way. The nice thing about exploring is so far we haven't fought anything that's of a level that it will become an aggressive problem. Oh, that reminds me. We actually have some of these we can fill out.
We just had to persevere. It's looking complete. That's all of them. That's all of them.
Alright, that's all the new ones.
We're going up in the world. It's a good feeling, isn't it? isn't it?
Ooh, we're ranked 3 at Colony 30. Yeah, so this area, this world, there's Uriah. This world does a circle, which means that eventually we could, oh, is there a Nopon colonies over here, maybe? Is that why the Nopon are over here? That would be cool. So that would be so cool to explore. There's a big chest up there, and I don't know how I'm going to get up there.
So much to see, huh?
Oh, a container.
Yeah, well, that container looks like it'll be a little bit rough to get to, Lance. Possibly come from over here. But we'll continue exploring up here. These guys are low enough level that I don't really need to worry about it. If I had remembered this region, I would have come here earlier, I think. I'm actually surprised there aren't, like, any boss monsters in any of these hidden areas. That's the area we can get to. Yeah, exploration day. There's not too much for us to explore. I only really remember this area and the Colony Gamma area, of course, and a couple spots in the Table Mountains. Which reminds me of the Tabletop Mountains, just by name, from Spectrobes, which is an old-ass monster collecting game made by Disney, of all people, that I am certain almost nobody remembers these days. It had 3 games. The first game, which was alright, second game, which was amazing, and then I had a third game that was terrible. On the Wii, no less. That terrible Wii game killed the entire franchise.
What's that?
Shall we deal with this?
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver.
So early on in this series, or earlier on I should say, I was thinking that yeah, I feel like my class isn't actually as bad of pulling aggro as Uni's class is, because I've built her to the exact thing. But anyway, oh dear. The problem with attackers is they're not really built to heal the way that tanks are. Because attackers are constantly moving around. Which means that they don't really have time to stay by the healer. Especially Noah's kind of attacker, because Noah's kind of attacker does things like attack from the side and behind. I wonder if this goes anywhere new. Because eventually we're gonna have to start going to the castle, I think. In fact, I bet we're gonna probably liberate. Yeah, right? Well, the thing is that Noah's class gets his attack up every time he uses a talent art, which means that in long, drawn-out fights, he'll eventually be a powerhouse. But I only typically get my talent art off once, maybe twice in most fights. Whereas Uni's class, Full Metal Jaguar, gets an attack up every time they land a hit, and if you build them to miss very rarely, they will have a high attack most of the time. This might eventually lead around to... Oh, there's another named monster over there. There's a scary level 24 named fish. Let's go, I suppose.
An eye-catching enemy.
Keep your heads or lose them.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Cross Impact was also one of, I know that Cross Impact is one of Yora's arts? Uh-oh. I should probably just save Giant Swing for... The evade is actually really nice on to panic. On like a panic, oh no, they've aggroed me. But having Giant Swing be available on a Null Slash would be really handy. So I'm probably gonna have to cool off for a bit. Well, I would go for toppling frequently. However, as you may have noticed, we don't have a break guard currently. Which leads me to why I'm gonna keep Xeon in the party eventually. Because Xeon is gonna replace one of my other two tanks. Oh dear. Okay, well, you saved time, that's good. Did I miss that? Let's go, there you are. Before I chain attack, let's talent arc to increase my attack as high as possible. Okay. That could come in handy, so let's do that.
Let's do it.
45. Let's screw up a bit. Hey Jack, how you doing? How's your week been? It's been a while, I think, since I've seen you last in chat. Also get you down. Finish off with you. Nice, okay. And that sets off the combo to use you frequently. I like the idea of having lower physical defense. So let's go with that for now.
Let's do it.
If I use Uni here, 25, that should, I hope, if I don't get 10 more, this shouldn't close it out. And then I could finish off with, you. Woo! 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 That was very close. I still don't think that Xeon is particularly good, but he's definitely more helpful than I initially thought.
How about something like this? I might have the answer.
Alright, let's go for you. Oh, it's dead. That's perfect. 60 and then 80. I could get another round in, actually, maybe.
Stay focused. Celestial strike.
Let's bring it home!
And the thing is that I'm not guaranteed to reactivate Xeon again. Yeah, there we go. 2 randos. I'm not confident that I'll be able to complete another order, but let's go for Lanzas. This might work out, actually.
I'm with you.
Oh, but it doesn't matter, because the chain attack gauge is empty. Whew! Chain attack over.
Stretch my traps.
Well, isn't that something?
Alright, and that gives us a fast travel point to wherever the heck this is. I wonder if you can see the castle from here. Oh, you can see another landmass. I think the castle's in that direction, though. Oh, it doesn't actually look as if there's that much up here, so this may finish off this loose end, for the time being, anyway.
A good haul.
Okay, it does affect CP. I wondered if it might, considering that one episode where I did a bunch of chain attacks, overkills. I also got to class level 7 in one stream, when it usually takes me 4 hours to get that far. This game, so we're basically... It's about 2 warring nations, but our party is formed of 3 members from each side of the nation, and we've been set free from having to fight for those 2 nations, and now we're going throughout the world, freeing other people, and then collecting them as collectible party members. This is Xeon. He's from a colony we freed recently. Sorry. This is Xeon. He's from a party we freed recently. We've also got Valdi and Teach, and then there's this guy who's completely unrelated, I think. I think he's another rebel. We don't know what Ash and Gray's deal is, but I'm pretty sure he's
We're quite well traveled
part
by now.
of Vandam's crew, probably. Why is pigtails? That's Xeon? He doesn't have pigtails. Those are his wings. He's a Hyantia. Anyway, let's go explore the Colony Gamma region next before we move on to the next big zone. Hyantia are basically... The best way to I can describe Hyantia is that they are bird elves. You guys... Yeah, you guys are level 28, so you guys will aggro on me. Yes, we also get access to their class, which is why 2 of my party members have the same shirt as him. Actually, well, I remember, the entire reason I set up my party this way was so that I could put Gray in the party.
I can lend you a hand.
Well, we've been found.
You're dealing with me.
Yeah, right now,
Good job!
yeah, it's got a great job system. This is like the best job system I've ever... I mean, granted, the only other job system I played was also from Xenoblade, but still, this is like a really exceptionally good job system. Anyway, I'm playing a class that every time they do their big special attack, they get a boost in firepower. Which means they can get scary, but they also have trouble avoiding aggro. I want to explore up there as well, I think.
Fight with focus!
This is also like the first Xenoblade game where you basically, all of your normal party members, like the main party, the guys that you use all the time. Was that another bird? Or... No, I think my brain fucked up. a little bit.
That was fucking cool, Greg. That was spectacular.
And for every class you master, you, like, as you get better at each classes, you can use some of their, arts and abilities on other classes. Okay, it was, I think, one of these skeeters that I saw. I was like, is that a quad wing? No, it was a skeeter. Obviously. So how do I get up there, actually? Interesting. Well, we'll find out, I suppose. Maybe over that way? I do kind of... I might have fought the jellyfish already, actually. I don't remember if we did or not. Right, the classes are faction dependent.
I'll claim the ether here.
As Kyrie says, so when you equip arts on a class, you can only equip arts from a class that is opposite to the nation that you used. Well, you can see the smoke trail from there. Oh, does that just come up here again? This is what I fucking love about Xenoblade. Like, that landmass over there with the smoke is this place all the way over here on the map. Xenoblade is so good. Like, you can see a place that's like, wow, we'll never go there, and then you'll go there. Such a good game series. If I had any one complaint about Xenoblade is I wish there was a little bit more of an incentive to go exploring besides the view. Which, I mean, is a very good reason to go places, but that's besides the point. Like, I will absolutely go exploring specifically for the cool... Oh, there's a chest down there. Why didn't I go down there before? Was something scary that way? I must have not gone down there for a reason. Well, presuming there's no scary enemies down there right now, I'm just gonna drop on in.
That smarts.
Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, I see! Oh, I see! Well, this isn't gonna go well, I don't think. We haven't been doing too great, even dealing with, we've been having trouble. I guess he's our level, so, like, we should be able to deal with this, but I'm also bad, so... Okay, it begins. I should start focusing on my inner links. Oh yeah, Uni is taking hits left and right. Oh god, I pulled another enemy. Of course I did. Let's deal with the other ad for a minute. So I'm assuming dying resets my counter. on my my attack, so I've completely reset my attack. Bye, Uni.
Junie, come on, you're dealing too early to rest. Sometimes they can that now. Sorry, Neo.
I think we would have been probably a bit better had that one asshole not shown up. Oh my god, somebody fell off a cliff. Like an asshole, he's camping the edge. Okay, let's go into a chain attack and see what we can do. This might be a bit early, but this might actually be good, so let's go with this. What's your ability? Multiplies the ratio by 1.5. Upon completing an order this hero participates in. Okay, well, let's start with you. 46. Oh, I can use land now. That's good. Finish up with you. Yeah, we'll finish up with you. Oh shit, I got 2 somehow. What the fuck? How did that happen?
I used my thinking muscles for this one. Check out what I've got in mind.
How about something like this?
Take that boost damage off the low HP enemies. That's... I probably should have done that. That's not going to help us at all. Of course, I reactivated my fucking healer. Alright, well, we've got 2 tanks, so let's bring out a tank one. I should probably replace. I kind of wanted to have Oh fuck! I completely fucked up that order. God damn it! Oh well, it worked. Okay, it worked out anyway. I mean, it could have been better, but it worked out.
How about something like this? Do you think this plan might work?
All right.
Okay, everyone's at full health. That's good. And you got a defense down. Nice.
I'm with you. This isn't the end. You're finished.
Keep going. Push through.
I haven't had enough.
Still do this.
Okay, so I can actually get behind you now, finally. Oh, no. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting to happen. Alright, let's interlink for once, because... Oh good, our healers are both dead. That could be a problem. Oh, I'm gonna pull aggro. That was not smart of me. Yeah, nope. That is expected. Almost! We almost did it, and I bet we probably could have. Okay, so that's why I didn't go down that way. Good to know. That doesn't really explain what's over there, though. Oh, right, that, okay, so that just leads... Okay, but we've been through there. This is like the one other area on map that I could get to. Yeah, healers can revive, which is a change they made specifically for this game, and I actually quite like that change, if only because healers were kind of worthless in Xenoblade games before this, to be perfectly frank. Oh. Oh, that's up there. Okay. I mean, we'll try getting over there and see if there's anything too spooky in that direction. I see a big white flower? I'll have to fight things in this stupid bridge. Oh, that's not a flower. Okay, that's one of those. I mean, let's go for it. Regular enemies, level 29. I think we can handle this.
Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
This isn't a named monster, and we almost beat a named monster at our level, so I think we'll be good. Am I attacking right now? Oh, I'm attacking the bird.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Alright, we're almost halfway there to Ether, at which point I'm going to unfortunately not have any reason to collect Ether cylinders. That's the colony gamma region basically fully explored. Oh wait, there's a place over there. Almost. Oh, I see why I didn't go that way. That way's spooky.
We can get through here.
In fact, if I didn't know any better, there's probably another named monster this way.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
I crit a bunch. Having an extra crit rate might be beneficial, actually. I don't know if we have a crit rate ability, though.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Shall we deal with this?
Okay, So this is just a slightly less interesting named monster, so this should be good. Yeah, if you're still here, Jackie, monsters come in a variety of classes. There's named monsters or unique monsters. Those are the scary ones. You see a named monster, you know... They're hard when you're at the right level. Oh my god, I just ate shit. Holy shit. That's scary when that happens. When you're near a cliff. Because if you go off that cliff, you are dead. This game doesn't do like some non-platforming games will do, where if you fall off, like, or you'll fall off a cliff and then you'll like appear back on the top of the cliff and fall out. No, you're dead if you go off that cliff.
He got the blood pumping at least.
Okay. So that is, I think, most of this area that I want to explore right now. I would, of course, like to explore this giant middle area when I'm level 70, I think the levels of the enemies in that area were. And of course, when I'm level 45, I'd explore this area as well. But, for the time being, it is time to, whatever. So I'm at rank 9. Senna is close to using my class, which would be good. Lance is getting there to learn Thaumaturge. Mio can of course learn can use the War Medic. Mio can use almost everything, so I don't need to worry too much about Mio if I can get someone to fulfill Noah's class. Which looks like it's going to be Senna. Which works out just fine, because then I can use... Because Noah's, this knight was Noah's... What is this class called again? The Guardian Commander? Guardian Commander was Noah's class to begin with, so that works out fine. The real problem then is that just leaves you two, I think? And you can use Full Metal Jaguar as well, so I'm good on that if I want to swap you two. That being said, next time I change classes, I do want somebody to take Noah's class so I can break. That will come in immensely handy. Oh, and I guess I picked up the thing after battle. Anyway, what do you want to tell me? Okay, I've learned War Medic, cool. Whatever, I'll deal with that later. What? Oh, right, this is accessories. Map. We're going back to the Fornus region, and we're gonna go and explore this region next. The southern region that we haven't really done a lot in, and then we're gonna advance the story, maybe. Depending on how much exploring we get done. But it's cool that we're getting there with our classes. Because one thing important to note is that I noticed there was one of those blue shiny sparkly things in this area. So I'd like to get that. Never mind, it's being guarded by a level 40 monster. In that case, let's see how far we can go in this direction. I want to peek my head in. How close we can get to Colonia Iodo.
It just spat something out.
I imagine we can't get too far into the Colonia Iota territory. since that region from the other side is level 40, and most of the quests relating to the colony Iota are level 40, I assume, yep, exactly as I suspected, the enemies of this region are level 40. So we can't go too far that way either. But that makes perfect sense with the information we've got. I figured, I just wanted to know how far it was, because enemies here are level 16. So I was just kind of more curious as to how far I could go in that region. Level 40 spooky thing. I guess I can sneak past it if I wanted to.
Say, isn't this valuable?
Alright, I yoinked that. Let's go! Run! There's a body over here. So do these bodies then generate around the world at random as well?
We can't leave it like this.
Wrong button. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait till a proper level to those areas. You look like you might be a big bird. You were only level 21 though, so I can grab that blue sparkly thing. And yeah, you know what? There's too many of these things. I'm actually, as much as I'd like these to be a quest item, I'm beginning to suspect they're an equipment item. A very special piece of equipment.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
Unless it's a valuable that we just sell, which would be kind of lame. Okay, now if I recall correctly, there was like a scary turtle, and no, that's around the waterfall.
That's quite rare.
I hope we can make use of this.
Okay, it is one hero quest. I was thinking at first that it would be 4, because we're fighting 4 dudes and there's 4 quest markers, but then later I noticed that one of the basic classes that everyone gets for Agnes is the sword and shield, so I started to suspect that maybe it is just the hero, the cool, who I think is the lady with the whip sword. Oh, there's a named Arden I never fought. Well, you're not going to be too hard since you're level 20, so let's deal with
Keep
you.
your heads or lose them.
Leave it to me. I'll have them crying by then. You hit first.
Good going, Uni.
Okay.
Just as planned, eh, Tyler? That was fucking cool, Gray. This was the heart of it. My power flows free.
We can do better yet.
I'll see the enemies I meet. Senna, love to see it.
Alright. Named the monster down.
Are you around, Senna?
I'm the girl with the gall.
I do need an Igna weapon. So fighting these guys, specifically fighting alongside the Turkins here might be advantageous. Who will I assist? I'll assist the... Man, I want the Nopon coins, but I need to fight the Ignas.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
I'm the one you want. Cheers for that. Demolition.
That was spectacular.
Oh wait, that was a Turkin.
I was the MVP. You're all
Igna
thinking
weapon. I don't know if I saw one. It's a bit of a concern. Oh, I got an Igna weapon! Although it was a rare Igna weapon. Maybe not exactly what I'm looking for, but it could come in handy. Ooh, ether channel.
That smarts. Huh. You can never go wrong with some ether.
I'm sure I can leave that speck of map. It won't bother me. Maybe I'll come back for it, because, I mean, we can see what's over there.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
That is still probably the best voice line in the game. Got a rare doodah right here. His voice reminds me of Rhine, who I also have a hard time imitating in dialogue, which is, for the most part, why I didn't bother. Assist the Turkins again, I guess. I don't remember what rarity of... I think I needed a rare, but I'm not sure what rarity of Igna weapon I needed, so... Probably just a good idea to fight as many as I can.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
Okay, I got a rare and a common, so... Good on me, I don't... Doesn't matter anymore, don't have to fight him. Oop, nope, wrong... Okay, so we're gonna have to head up there, I think. I wonder where this location is supposed to be. The desert... Oh, I wonder if the desert's supposed to be from parts...
Like a rare thing?
I wonder if the desert's supposed to be from parts of, Mora Dane from Xenoblade 2. Because it has been shown that... Oh, I think I know why I didn't explore this region too thoroughly. I can see the reason why right there. And it's level 46. Okay, and down there, I know I avoided something because of a scary monster. Wait, it's back there? Okay, I think I grabbed that, and I think it respawned. I'm not going to worry too much about that. However, I am going to worry about coming here. That chest I know has a named monster that's way too fucking scary. Is a husk nearby? Apparently there's a... Where? Oh, here. I did! We're gonna come across the side, get as much map of this area mapped as possible. I do wish chests would show up on the map. Hey, Gall! How you doing? I'm currently performing cartography. And then maybe I'll advance some story. It seems to me like you're actually further in the game than I am. I know there's a frog near here. I remember there was a frog near here. Does it only spawn if I approach this place from one particular side? That would be pretty funny. Oh no, it's over there! Okay, I actually can get this chest, maybe. Oh, thank you for the reminder. I have a terrible setup. I definitely need to stretch reminders as much as possible. I'm on a couch, hunched over. The best setup. It's an old couch, too. You can probably hear it creaking occasionally. Sure. Currently, my current objective is here in the... I forgot what colony area. But yeah, I'm currently in the Fornus region, and that is the furthest I've progressed. We're about here after... It's the area, I think, right after the destroyed colony, which we'll be exploring in a bit. I think, from what I've gathered, I think you're either further in the game than me or at a higher level than I am, from last I checked. Because I think you mentioned what level you were at, and it was definitely higher than mine. But you can also be in this area, because there's quests here that I'm just going to come back to when I'm the appropriate level.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
I haven't gotten any since the last time you arrived. So, I don't remember which, but I'm still rocking these four. And Ethel, but I don't have access to Ethel, so Ethel doesn't count. I'm expecting that I'm going to get a new hero soon, if only because from the class list, there's a class right below Tactician that looks like looks very familiar. I know there is a hero quest in this area that I'm just not doing because it, like involving, I think, this area and this one, but it requires me to be level 40, and I don't feel like grinding to 40 to do that when I could just come back later, because I'm gonna be level 40 eventually. I may need to be a level above this one, actually. But good to know, and try to keep quiet on what hero... I mean, realistically, I know who the heroes below me, right? Below this cursor are right now. And it'll be incredibly obvious if I show you the silhouette. I'm actually interested how that class works, but I would like to find out on my own. I bet it's going to be cool, but it could also just be really a cosmetic difference. Right, that's the thing that you mentioned that made me know that you were ahead of me. It was that specifically. Oh, I'm actually further north than I was intending to be. So you have the zip lines, which I guess I'm getting zip lines soon. It seems like really weird because it seemed like oh, you'll want to come back to these places with all these movement text you'll get later, and then game was like, oh, but we're gonna give you all of them at once. Because I got the vine climbing, and then immediately after vine climbing, I got, walk up sandy slopes, which seems a bit finicky, but, you know, whatever. And then, I guess, immediately after climb up sandy slopes, we're getting zip lines, so... The obvious one. You know, who could it be? Who else do we know that is round? It's funny, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, is this like a vehicle of some kind? It looks really odd. And then the second time I opened it up, I'm like, how did I not notice that immediately? It's so obvious. But again, I'm really interested in how that class works. I wonder if it's going to be like a hybrid class, where it, like, behaves one way for certain characters and another way for others.
Hey, the mud has dropped something.
I don't really have a good reason to be fighting Upas. Oh, right, there's the cave area that I haven't really explored extensively. Let's go do that. I'm sure it does, but I don't care. I'm the kind of person that leaves things. I don't use cosmetic equipment. I'm like, I want to look like what I look like. I don't want to look the same all game. I want to have, like, this is my class now, I look like my class. This is the equipment I'm wearing, I want to look like that. I'm not like, some people love fashion equipment, and you know what? I get it. Fashion equipment, very cool. I can take on that asshole that's just got a ridiculously high attack rate. And I may do that so I have a fast travel spot here. I love that named monsters give you fast travel spots, because it means there's a good reason for you to take care of them, because then you can fast travel there. Though I still think that Xenoblade kind of struggles with good rewards for exploring. I hope that, because I noticed there was puzzles in this game last time, and my hope is that they expand upon those in future games, because like right now they're very basic, and I kind of, from the interaction that I see of them, it looks like they don't really have much room to become more complicated. Take you out, but I'm probably also never going to come back here. And I've been fought quite a few underleveled named monsters already. You can live, annoying, fast-attacking fish guy. You can live. So based on what's left to explore, I actually may have time to, because, yeah, the only thing left to explore is this region, which I guess I need the zip lines in order to get up to that quest. And then I'll be able to explore more up there. But there's, like, the rest of this lake, this area, and then story. I mean, I guess there's area over here, but I recall that being high level. And then there's the caves, which I am reasonably sure connect up back to the other Turkin caves, which means there's probably a big, scary, named Turkin somewhere. Yeah, I'm methodically going through every class and every character, or at least I'm trying to. I only have one new tank class, which is kind of annoying because it means I am wasting some CP. Because whenever I have to swap the tank and the other tank, I guess though in that case I can probably switch them to better tanks. Which is important because Guardian Commander, as I've noticed, doesn't really pull aggro very well. Okay, so in this cave, I think I've explored, yeah, this watery area perfectly fine. It's not, like, perfect, but it's enough that I feel willing that if I really wanted to, I would come back here off-screen and do that on my own. Because we've seen everything over there. I don't really need to show you what's going on in that region. This way, on the other hand, never been, but I'm reasonably sure this will lead to a Turkin base. Because, I mean, look at them all. They're everywhere.
Looks like a new location.
Uh-oh, is that a named urchin? Urchins are scary. Yeah, okay, so there's actually some new stuff up here. Okay, it's not a named urchin.
Get a load of this.
That'll probably be fine. Dual Swords is still probably the best DPS. This class? I was actually curious as to which was better, Full Metal Jaguar and the class that I'm currently playing. Is it called Dual Swords? Because it's actually more like... It's actually more of a sword and a dagger to, or it looks more like a sword and a dagger than two swords to me. Raw damage. That, I mean, it makes sense. I do seem to do more damage. Admittedly, part of that is because I've got Noah's unique art, which I'm hoping evolves as time goes on, because I think it's kind of lame, honestly. I'm glad that he has a unique thing that he can do, but it doesn't feel as important or as, like, game-changing as... That urchin just decided to fucking impale everything nearby. It doesn't seem as impactful as Shulk's, Shulk's Activate Monado. It feels more like, Rex's change between Pyra and Mithra, which, while cool, didn't feel like, oh man, this is the protagonist power that's special, only the protagonist can do, especially since, Mithra was just better than Pyra. There was no reason to switch between the two of them, usually.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Special attack that buffs the next special is good. I actually need to double check what the talent gate art for Flash Fencer was. Yeah, this one does a smash. I think you're thinking of the ability, right? Or are you think is there a... You start attack and art speed, also reduce damage by it. You know what? This might be good at some point if this acceleration gets put on, which I'm not sure that it does. But as a stance, that would be pretty useful to have on other classes. Okay, so whatever is down there probably actually goes up to where this region is. Cross impact. Ah! Okay, you were talking about that. That makes sense. I mean, it does buff your next attack. When you said special, I thought you were talking about talent arts. Okay, so that's... We could explore...
Every day's a training day.
Wait, what? There we go, Jesus Christ. We could explore down there, which I'm reasonably sure will loop around and get up there, but I also feel like that's maybe a high-level area. We could find out. There's nothing too scary down there, I guess. But it's a bit of a walk. I need to remember to stop by a campfire.
Just going to run recon on the canteen. Nothing out of the ordinary. Should be safe to use.
Oh, you're talking about the effect does. It affects your arts. Okay. I definitely don't think of them as special attacks. In fact, I would think of ether attacks as closer to special attacks thanks to Pokemon. Which I'm actually excited for if we get an ether-based attacking class. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if we will, but that would definitely be neat. If I was to guess, it would probably be similar to Xenoblade 2's ether attacking class, which was the gun, from what I recall. So we may get a gun that is a ether gun. Does ether do... Oh, really? In that case, I think I may have built this class wrong. Hold on. I can't believe I didn't check that. Yes, it does do ether arts. In which case, I should switch this for... this. Thank you for letting me know about that. That is very important. Talent arts, Flash Fencer, fair enough. I don't really remember the class names, but I remember arts specifically because my JRPG when I was young was Tales, and in Tales they are also called arts, although arts in Tales is spelled with an E. And I don't know why they did that, but they did do that. That was a thing that they did, and I guess we live with it now. E. Alright, time to go exploring the Turkin hideout, I guess. I do like this game of shortcuts. I've not had a drink of water. I should do that. Feeling kind of lightheaded. Okay, you mean your character levels, not your ranks.
Oh man, they've really gone and done it now.
Alright, I saw that you meant, you said class levels before, and I was a bit curious what you meant. Oh, there's just a, oh wait, but it's not a camp. It's a Turkin camp. I kind of wish that this game was like Xenoblade Definitive Edition, where you could set your level back and forth, because if I could do that, I would absolutely go over level and do the over level content right now, because then I could set it back to the level I need to be at for the story. But because the game doesn't let me do that, I'm like kind of discouraged from doing that.
Uh-oh, the sky's getting a little dark.
Okay, interesting. This actually doesn't wrap around at all like I thought it would. Or maybe it does? Is there anything special this way? No, this is literally just a pillar. Right, but Xenoblade Definitive Edition had something called Expert Mode, which was like, choose your level, and it was perfect. And then they didn't put it in this game for some reason. Oh, did I get turned around? Wait a minute, did I just wander in and do a circle because this doesn't actually go anywhere? That's what I knew it! I knew that was Alma's class. And it makes sense too, because you got the dual-wielded machine pistols, which is exactly what Alma used as well. Because that leads probably somewhere from further north. That leads us back to modern times, this area. So if you're that many heroes ahead of me, I assume you're, well, I mean, I know you're further ahead of me in the story because you have the thing that I don't have.
This is something decent, right?
Yeah, this is basically the most recent story event that I've seen, this area. I mean, a little bit past this, but it was a story event related to this area. Which I intend to explore this region in full. So we got an hour left, and we're probably going to start story soon. That's a level 25 Oopa. I think I'm good for now, probably. I can guess based on your playtime, because I think it's similar to mine, that you're probably decently close to where I am. So I'm expecting to get the next movement ability soon then. I actually intend to, once I get every class in the game, like every hero in the game, I'm probably going to go back and watch Annel's videos on tutorializing stuff like chain attacks. I really want to watch it now, but I know that if I do, I'm going to get spoiled on a class or a mechanic that hasn't been introduced yet, because I know that there is a mechanic called an Ouroboros order, because I see it in the chain attack UI, even though I can't do it yet. I don't know.
Check out what it bombed.
I almost wish that they didn't include that in the chain attack UI until you unlocked it, but, you know, whatever. What can you do? I don't know where I was going with that. I've completely lost my train of thought. And we're gonna fill up the rest of this area, and then I guess we're gonna check out camp, and then maybe proceed with the main story. It feels nice to be back on track. And I hope that we get an attacker with break soon. Do complain about it. I could do that. But I'm not the kind of person to do that unless I'm very annoyed. Could be passive, you're getting baited. I love these weird bird snakes. These weird bird snakes that have beaks. They're kind of cool. They've always been cool. Xenoblade 2 had some cool designs, even as much as that story was a giant mess, and it is such a mess. I'm watching someone play through it right now, and like every time I see something, I'm like, oh hey, that's that thing that gets brought up this one time and then never happens again. I remember that, and when that didn't matter to the story at all. I'm glad they introduced this weird world-building mechanic that doesn't matter for gameplay. Whereas this game and Xenoblade 1 are like, you can do this in cutscenes, you can do this in gameplay, except maybe not quite as epic as in cutscenes. Uni, do you mind? I'm trying to do a commentary. I recruited Luigi. That was probably Captain Toad, but I cannot for the life of me... Oh, it must have been a ghost house. That makes sense. I think this is the area, the way I actually came up to here. I guess I should go finish off the map. It's almost noon. I keep forgetting to change time of fast traveling. And yeah, it looks like that way's got level 45s as well. So this is yet another direction that's blocked off by being low level. I mean, yes, but there's like at least 26 of them, so I kind of get it.
That's quite rare.
Plus, the
I'll claim the ether
the
here.
class, the job quests are all entirely optional, so, like, if anything, you killing off the consoles too quickly is kind of your own fault. Again, there's 26 of them. I fully expect it. Or I kind of fully expected, especially after learning that liberating colonies is going to be a central mechanic that was maybe optional. I fully expected that at that point that we probably would be... I didn't expect, but I had in the back of my mind that maybe we would be killing off consoles every time. And then it happened for the first quest. Oh dear. Oh dear, you're in the way, aren't you? Or this is a dead end, maybe. Or not. No. Okay.
Gotta hand it to you, Tyon. You brew a mean herbal tea.
Next time, I'll make some for you too. For now, let's stick a pin in it. I envy you.
What?
That unfounded confidence of yours. I almost wish I could take some.
I'd rather do something than sit farting about for hours, and then do nothing anyway. I like my way better.
That sounded rather pointed.
Oh, did it? Anyway, I'm not confident. I just have to keep moving. That's all.
I don't get you.
I mean, yourself. Why do you always take a back seat?
Huh?
You scared?
Mm-hmm.
Noah, he He likes to say, don't blame yourself. He knows why I can't stay still, and he gets it, all right? Tells me it's not healthy, yeah? But it's easier said. Anyhow, not like I can just wish him back. I mean, what else can I do? That's how it goes. Same deal with you, right? Meh, to be fair, that whole prudent shtick of yours got its merits.
Well, that's the opposite of what you said before.
I guess I'm taking it back then.
Oh man, character development. Okay, I'm probably not gonna fight anything here unless I see a Queen Arachno, because I need Queen Arachno drops. That's actually the way we're supposed to go, and I said today is a cartography day, and there's a corpse over here.
That's quite rare.
I know it's grim, but it needs doing. Hey, that's not your everyday jump.
Gotta love Xenoblade random jumping noises. I'm actually still a bit too strong, just doing side quests and fighting things.
Never seen this place before.
Urian Tunnels. Ooh, we're gonna enter Uriah. That's really exciting. I wouldn't say Uriah was my favorite location from Xenoblade 2, but it was okay.
Wonder what's inside.
I definitely think it didn't stand out to me as much as, I mean, obviously Gormat is the Gower Plains, so I remember it specifically for that. Tantal was like a cool snow place that looked like that honestly Tantal might be my favorite. And the Mor Ardain was the place with the good music.
Ah, the sun's come out.
I'm gonna go through a policy of I will head back to every colony at the beginning of every new chapter. And that may end up getting me overleveled for some quests, but oh well. But that way I'm not just going back for no reason all the time.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
But yeah, I have not I've backtracked to Colony 4 and didn't really get anything other than quests that I guess missed on my first time around. I haven't really been back to any of the other colonies besides Gamma, which I did specifically to do the teacher quests. I'll try to be back every once in a while. You know, for somewhere called the Uriah Innards, it's actually reminding me more of the Ether Mines from 1. But I guess that kind of makes sense, since they're kind of similar.
Yeah, no chance of any Leibnices following us inside here.
Absolutely none. The early area of the game actually reminded me a lot of Gower Plains.
We don't know what lies ahead, so let's go carefully.
Indeed. I want to be out of here as fast as possible, but haste can only spell trouble.
This place rich in ore and gemstone. Speed is of essence. All treasure will belong to Riku.
Uh-huh. Riku seem mighty excited.
Gemstone have many use. They probably useful later to us.
So it just occurred to me this is a voice dialogue, and the only time they've ever used voice dialogue is for a hero quest, so this might be when I'm getting these two.
Riku sound unusually enthused. Took to be cool and brooding type.
It's something of a hobby.
It is such a deep voice. It is so hilarious, especially considering most know upon have like really high-pitched voices like Tora and Riki.
Oh, hobby of Manana is cooking.
Riku well aware.
Riku, if we find any nice gemstones, should we bring them to you?
If friends get chance, then please. Gemstone with good potential will be good investment for future.
Because it'll let us craft better gems.
I don't think we're just gonna happen across priceless gemstones. But okay.
Nopon very pacifistic, and don't fight, but would hate not to lend support.
If Manana fight, that mean Manana not become burden?
Don't you worry about things like that. Everyone has their bit to do.
If Manana could interlink, Manana's surely to be of good use.
If we could do such thing, would have done ages ago.
I don't know. I'm of the opinion that they might interlink because, I mean, there's always been a Nopon party member in every game.
Right. Anyway, getting out of these tunnels is the main priority.
But I guess if they're a hero,
Let's keep an eye out for any ore along the way.
they won't.
We can't afford to overlook anything that might help us later.
Understood. That good enough.
Yeah, go on. I'll give you a hand.
Even Lance? That turned up for the books.
Always good to have a few favors to call in, yeah?
Riku knew it.
Oh man, what a shocker. I do have 3. I have Samus and 2 Inklings. Giga Rosa. Okay, so if we're doing... No, okay, we still have Ash and Gray in the party.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Irving... This is actually a cool Caterpillar design. I actually kind of dig this. It's like growing ether crystals out of its back. It's kind of cool.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
I would be shocked if they didn't like have a special talent art that was like a short interlink attack or something. Because again, they were there when we got the power of Ouroboros. Ooh. You're only level 23. I don't need to worry about you.
I hope we can make use of
I assume we'll get back to the levels that we're used to dealing with soon.
Wonder what's inside.
Other stuff, not on quests.
Should be time for dinner soon, right?
Oh, the Collectopedia cards? I've been filling them out. I haven't really been grinding for them, but whenever I see one that I can fill in, I try to fill them in. Okay, that's where the story wants us to go, but what if this way? Oop, I missed the ladder. Having rest spot would actually be good, because I could get a meal. Control room.
Here's a good spot to catch our breath.
I assume from this side of the door I can open it? No? Oh. I turn on the power, of course. Alright, ether cylinders. I am completely on board with like having ether cylinders be like a key resource that I can use in certain places to like do useful things. Oh man, it turned on the lights!
It moved!
Oh, did I like skip a part of this quest?
Now, elevator, behave self.
Nice job, Riku.
I guess...
Always good to have a grease knop on that knows their way around techie things.
I guess my exploration got ahead of myself.
This? Piece of pollen orb for Riku.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try and do some cooking first, because I'd like to have boost my CP generation.
Better make sure we're well rested.
What am I doing for gems? So for gems, I'm still kind of missing... monkey fossils and gold arachno queen silk, which I still don't really know where to fight arachno queens. They may be in the Danog Desert, we'll see eventually. I also haven't seen a wisp anywhere. And those are the three things that are stopping me from doing stuff there. Do we have... Yeah, okay, I didn't think we had any discussion topics. Let's do us a cook. Oh, this gives us a collectible boost as well. Okay, well, I guess I'll take that. Even though I'm probably not actually going to be doing a whole lot of fighting, so maybe that was a bit of a waste, but you know what, whatever, it's fine.
I needed that.
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
So we can open this door now, I assume. Now the elevator will work, even though I didn't know that it wasn't working in the first place. Oh, there's stairs underneath the elevator, though. Where do these stairs go? Nowhere? Looking like a nowhere. Oh, there's a cave. It's a chest!
Wonder what's inside.
I'm actually kind of liking that it looks like all enemies of it looks like drops are unified by species, whereas previously, like, there would be like 8 billion different kinds of arachno silk.
Looks like this is our way down.
Oh, speaking of arachnos,
Of course there's monsters.
so the
Oh, well then. Nothing else for it seems.
We don't have time to burn here. Let's ash them up, yeah? Nanana, help with fighting! Huh? Banana!
Don't be so rash.
Banana did it! Oh no! Banana, stop! Banana cannot stop hot and mid-spin! Watch out! Banana, are you okay?
Banana, please be okay?
but yeah, so I guess we'll be fighting arachno queens here, maybe.
Banana is fine. Only heart go pitter-patter.
So yeah, the reason why I'm interested about this class in particular is because Riku and Manana have different weapons. And so I'm curious if the class is gonna just give us both weapons, like a sword and gun, or I guess it's a pot and wrench, or screwdriver gun. But I am wondering if it's gonna be like a dual type attack / tank class, depending on like which weapon you use. Apparently not. I mean, we would lose our only chef.
Just watching you made my heart go pitter-patter.
Seriously, Manana, that was wild.
It would be one way to only have to deal with there being one party member, though.
Phew. I'm glad you're safe anyway. See? Banana is good for many much things beside cooking.
Manana rush in like crazy pond just to prove that?
It's important to demonstrate through action.
Manana did not just throw pot, threw whole self along with it.
A special heavy-duty pot, also for self-defense. Exclusive, not on brand.
That not a thing.
Manana, you have to understand that poor Riku was worried about you. It's truth!
The Whirligoof. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that.
much truth.
That's very considerate. But Manana is really fine.
Yeah, that's right. Worrying too much isn't good for you either.
Exactly. That's why Riku not worry.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense, because he's also got like a weird pot-lid shield, if I remember correctly.
Your blushy little cheeks aren't fooling anyone. Don't be ashamed.
No shame here. Noah, please come to defense of Riku.
You just didn't want your friend to be hurt. Shall we leave it at that? But Riku's right. No more crazy antics in the name of helping each other out, okay?
Manana understand. Not to do crazy antic in future.
Then it's settled. Let us descend.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, that's another game that's on my big JRPG backlog. That and Tales of Vesperia are the two games that I'm like, I want to play this, but they're so long.
It should be operable now. Now, we wait.
It sounds like a remix of,
Sure has a wild side, huh?
I was as shocked as you were.
of the Ether... Is it the Ether Mines? It might be the Ether Mines, actually. Which makes sense.
Huh? Is it just me, or is that rock sparkling?
Oh, maybe is. No, just ordinary rock.
What about this? I can't tell them apart.
That's okay. That's what Riku here for.
It's a good thing you're with us, Riku.
Guess Riku is some kind of geologist?
Leave to Riku. First, Riku and friends search area.
Oh, well, we're starting to get higher level things, which is exciting, because we may be doing combat again soon. In fact, we may even aggro things sooner or later. I only have 3, but I should probably pick up 1 and 2, because I hear they're better. This looks like an ether deposit.
Found this. Isn't this one?
It looked like, but is not. Observe here precisely. Intensity of luster grow dim.
Yeah, 80 hour, more like 100 hour. But
Okay,
that
I believe you.
that is fair enough. But I have a special place in my heart for Xenoblade games. They get special treatment.
But is not useless. Keep hold for now.
It's hard to tell the difference between ore and a gemstone.
That's why Riku's were invented, innit?
Looks like we need to get up there somehow at some point, which should be interesting. Oh. Okay, there's a cave over here that I just did not see before until I looked at my map.
Hey, I found one!
No, this not right. But is useful, so Riku take it.
Whoa, got a rare dude all
I
right
didn't
here.
realize how much fun it could be looking for ore.
Me neither. I just wish I knew what was what, so I wouldn't feel so useless.
There's a chest over here.
I hope we can make use of this.
Xenoblade 1 took me 100 hours, and I'm assuming this will be similar. 2 actually took me 200 hours, but it had, like, real shitty quest tracking. That shouldn't be a
He just
problem.
popped out of
Oh,
the
there's a
ground and then
ladder
dropped
here.
something. Let's use this.
This is not one.
Oh? This might be valuable at a later time, so we should keep.
Okay, got it.
Got it, and now we're
I
going.
think we're really gonna find whatever Riku's after.
It doesn't seem like we'll find anything here. We might have to go deeper.
Deeper we can go. Oh, that was excluding DLC time, which, speaking of DLC, I'm not actually sure how I'm gonna handle the DLC of this game. What I'm thinking of is that if any of it comes out while we're playing, no, you get back here, you little shit.
You're in our way.
I don't think we'll run into any issues.
Anyway, if any of it comes out while I'm playing, we'll do it then. Otherwise, we'll tackle the DLC all at once whenever the DLC campaign comes out. Just before then.
Well, this certainly opened up.
Right, Mimi? It's pretty mind-blowing.
The way this place looks reminds me of the Orion Capital, but I don't actually recognize any of the buildings. Okay, I thought for a moment that was like a cool new dragonfly monster, but it was just another skeeter. And those are, yeah, crabbles.
We can't just leave this be.
Speaking of, so my plan is, I don't know if I ever mentioned it on stream. My plan for this game is to 100% every, like, hero quest. That is to say, anytime I get a hero, or I will try to get all the heroes in the game. However, I don't really guarantee that I'll do all of the others. Yeah, Wave 2 we might be playing in Wave 2.
You seem to find great joy in rocks.
I'll give you that thought in a sec.
Gemstone and ore are different from normal rocks scattered around. And ore we pick up from before have great utility.
Manana not rock scientist.
You could identify them all, Riku. You sure know a lot about rocks.
Riku know a thing or two.
Don't be modest. You've got skills, mate. You should be an appraiser.
Cease with flattering.
It's not flattery, it's good to have a hobby.
Manana in agreement.
It's pretty good that we were able to come out rock collecting, huh, Riku?
Ore and gemstone, not rock. From supply material to maintenance work, that's Riku's job. It's solemn responsibility to keep important equipment in tip-top order so everyone can come back alive. Just doing own job, not like Lance.
You what? I'm pretty much, almost, sort of doing it.
Nah, you're a war gunner now. That's Valdez's job.
Wow, you really give yourself a lot of responsibility, Riku.
Too much talking. Out of Riku's character.
Not at all. Understanding each other better isn't a bad thing, is it?
That's right. Become better friends is important.
That makes sense, though, Gall, that you... Because all of those times are faster than my times, but that makes perfect sense, considering at the start of this stream, you had a similar playtime to me, and were what I can guess at as being already in the next chapter.
We need to learn more about each other to become better friends, right? That's exactly true. Learning about each other, very important deal. Ah, Manana has idea. Next, Manana will show...
Next? It's not about taking turns.
Baked breath in readiness. Manana show you her specialty. You learn soon. Over there is good place. Time for break.
So as I was saying, we'll probably be playing it when Wave 2 of DLC hits, because that'll be in December. And the plan is that in September when Xenoblade comes out, when Splatoon 3 comes out, I'll be playing that along with Xenoblade for about a month. And then in October, I plan to play The Quarry, because I saw that and was like, this could be a cool Halloween game, and so we'll be playing that, and so there'll be like an entire month of no Xenoblade, and then like 1 or maybe 2 months of half and half Xenoblade in Splatoon. I don't remember how long my Wii playthrough on Xenoblade was. I just know that it was shorter because I didn't focus on side quests so much.
Like a new location. Always good to rest when you can.
We could do with some food.
Oh, we're resting, okay. It's less of a keyblade and more of a screwdriver gun. Which is, of course, the ranged weapon of the Kingdom Hearts universe.
So tasty. Nothing like a hearty meal to keep you going for the long haul.
It even wakes you up somehow.
Endless rations are so boring. You need to spice it up like this.
Manana couldn't agree more. Tyon only cooked tragedies, so Manana worked hard to learn cooking.
First I've heard of it. Is he that bad?
It's very horrible.
Actually, my cooking just focuses more on efficient absorption of nutrients and convenient portability.
So not flavor, then.
And I've actually optimized it.
You mean it used to be even worse?
Hey now, I like Tyon's cooking. It's unique.
It's okay. Swallow it down quickly and you'll probably be fine.
Do you really think you're helping?
Is there second helping?
Oh, yeah?
What?
What's this, Riku? Your favorite food or something?
Is not favorite. Is taste of Manana hard work. And is rude not to clean plate.
Actually, Manana seasoned with frazzle fish to bring out hidden flavor. Manana, please, Riku, notice.
You know what? Knowing Tyon, it probably would be healthy. It would probably be like trail mix or something.
Riku not know that, actually.
You not know? Well, Manana only happy you know now. And Manana bring Riku whole mountain of seconds.
And you think he minds?
It was so good he had seconds, and Manana knows how much he liked to cook it. I don't see the problem. She was so happy.
I think her ability to accept people's words up front is one of her best points.
Maybe she's a little too upfront.
And her air of innocence is characteristic of Noppon.
Upfront and innocent, huh?
Riku is also good honest Noppon.
Let's not get into that. You were so serious when you were looking for the ore and gems. It's really good to be able to throw yourself into stuff like that so passionately, like into the things you love.
Senna is good person. Is shame lands lacking this quality.
Why are you always picking on me?
Just up ahead might be Riku's treasure.
Then let's go treasure hunting.
Yes, Riku get mighty whiff of treasure here.
Okay, let's have a quick breather and then start the search.
As Noah wish, we definitely find it.
Alright. This may be the last thing we do today. Yeah, what is this place? I can only think of this being ruins. No, this wouldn't be the Orion capital because that That's near the tail, and I think we entered near the head. Although I guess it would make sense for there to be more than one city in Uriah.
Don't tell me we're crossing here.
Do you see any other way? Just try not to look down.
What's that? Oh, hell, look, a bottomless void. Which is interesting. It made sense in Xenoblade... Well, I mean, I guess all the Xenoblades have made sense, but in this one I'm actually kind of curious where we are, because we're on an actual landmass, and here are the Arachno. But these are Army Arachno. I'm assuming we're going to deal with Queen Arachno soon.
This is something decent.
That being said, I actually don't know if these things drop. I guess I could check.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
All set and ready to tumble.
I'm the one you want. Thanks. Advance. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
So I'm noticing the battle music seems a bit different. Is there like an indoor music
I
theme?
don't want to do this, but you're in our way. Shield back. It's all coming together.
Action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great.
Fortunately, we're overload. Oh yeah, there's a web, so we're definitely gonna fight some big Arachno.
Huh? Hey, isn't that...
Oh, ho, ho. Now that's what Riku call a gemstone.
Manana will bring back!
Gemstone need careful handling. Riku will also go.
Wait! Riku! Manana!
I mean outdoors. We're in a cave. I would consider that indoors. Oh, look, a Queen Arachno.
This blight on personal record.
Wait there! We're coming!
No good. They're coming this way too.
Drop the gem! The monsters seem to be after them. That's a precious thing! Cannot be thrown away!
Sorry to bundle Manana up in recklessness of Riku. Manana must throw gemstone over that way.
But it's your treasure, Riku!
True, but if Manana throw, then monsters go also.
Riku giving up too easy!
Meh, meh.
It's nothing trouble. And also, Riku say he gets every treasure.
But Noppo not fight.
That's irrelevant.
I knew two pretty cool fight. Well, I knew Ricky and one cool fighting Noppo.
Should become like Leo and Noah. If Riku and Manana work together, this piece of Pullen orb. Riku not agree?
Manana. Riku agree. Riku not give up in this place. Riku here to get treasures and beat monsters.
Manana can be behind that.
Is not yet time.
I'm not so sure about that, but that's a good idea.
Give up.
Especially since this world does seem to have a god, actually.
1, 2.
Magnificent success!
Nice job, you two. What a team!
I'm so glad you made it back.
I actually never crafted with Riki, so I did not know about that one, that line.
Manana's sorry for causing worry.
Now we see real Noppon potential.
possible for one lock-on.
But not for two.
Together fighting is better.
That class is... I'm still very curious about that class. We'll figure it out in a minute. Let's start with the ads, guys. Time to fight. Okay. Oh! They place buff circles. The fuck was that? Oh, he summoned... Okay, if he summons ads, we might as well work on the Princess Arachno. And it looks like they may have a break art. Damage circle. Oh, interesting. Alright. This would be good, actually, because we can get a heal on. Of these three, I think I like this one best. What do you do? Shackle block and front attack. I mean, shackling block could be handy. Continuous damage field. Walk a block. Side break. We only have 15. Okay, so I remember watching a bit on Chain Attacks, and like these characters will always have these numbers all the time, but it looks like the 7th party member is different. I actually should be putting a daze on one of our party members. Possibly one of our healers. That way we have a daze. Yeah, I'll probably replace... Ground Beat with the daze art. That way I can get like a daze rank splitter. Anyway, I'll figure out what you do later. Let's... Okay, rank splitter. Because we need to get Ty on some heals ASAP. Alright. I don't want to use... Oh, they both have topple. I can wait. You're back. Okay. Because everyone's TP by 7. That doesn't seem that useful, given you can only do it once, but you know what? That's fine. that should be 80. Right, let's do a break, because we do want that topple art.
This isn't the end! You're finished!
Holy shit, we got the overkill, what the fuck? I mean, I guess we are, like, 6 levels above it.
Leave it to Uni. Do you think this plan might work? Yippee!
So this won't trigger, but good to get it down.
I'll start us off.
Phew! I didn't know how that was going to end.
Right? I was so surprised to see that from Riku and Manana.
I didn't know they could fight like that.
Riku is superior, Noppon. Everyone knows still Noppon run deep.
Come off it, you aren't running anywhere.
But now we know you can fight with us. How reassuring is that?
We're sorry for worry. But we learned that combined power together mean we can fight. And that's not all. We fetched back nice stacks of gemstone!
Thanks for doing that, guys.
Yes, getting best treasure is thanks to Riku.
Someone sounds chuffed with himself.
Looks like the danger's past for now. Let's keep going.
Right. We're still not out of these tunnels. Keep your guards up, everyone.
Manana do Manana's best. You're an asset to the team, you two.
Riku just doing job.
Alright, who's inheriting Riku's class? Riku and Manana's classes. Aha!
Noppon make friends day.
We work wings off as parts of team.
I had a feeling it would be a dual class. Tactile 72 components. Senna's the class inheritor. Interesting. Young Smith. A role attacker combines offense and AoE support. Use damage link to effectively deal with multiple foes. Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess this could
Manana make a good pair.
could
Don't let
conceivably.
Riku hear that. You'll make him even moodier than he already is.
Okay, so that's exactly what I was hoping to happen to get a break. So what do these classes look like? Okay, but they haven't reached max rank with everyone, and to be perfectly honest, no one else can play as Noah's class yet. So Senna starts as this class. Oh, that's not quite what I was hoping it would look like. I was hoping it would look a bit better, because Manana's is mostly white. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would more closely match the outfits of the Noppon, but it really doesn't. The output and the faction is dependent on which class, which I'm assuming there's going to be a couple of those. Like, the very last one looks like it's probably going to be another one of those weird cases where it doesn't belong to one of the, either faction. The very last one, the last row. So I'm actually curious what weapons they use, but anyway, let's take a look at what you've got. Ooh, I've actually got a better one of those. Block rate by 31%, yeah. I don't know how good block rate is, if maybe I should focus towards physical defense, but I'm assuming block rate reduces a bunch of damage. I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of hoping it would be like the little coats they wore, but for like full-size people, and it wasn't, and I'm disappointed. Anyway, what arts do you have? Very steady. Deal 150% more and take 25% less damage while in a field effect. Hot cuisine. Ether attack, one target. Is this another ether? Oh, this is a mixed ether and physical attacker. I have not seen that in my experience. That happened a lot with Valdis, specifically, because Valdis has a plus 50 bonus when they attack machines. But I have not seen that with, for example, Xeon. I've never seen Xeon do that. Oh, Gaul. It would be nice if that was the case, though. But in my experience, I haven't noticed that. I did, however, notice that heroes do not count as any of the classes, even the class that they actually are. Attack the front, attack this, break from the side. I'll keep that field of effect on you. I wonder if this class teaches the field of effect. That would be useful for healers, I think. It maybe just be that their effects were really useful for that. Attack one target. So if I wanted to, so I could probably build this as either an ether. In fact, it may even be better to build this as an ether build. But because your break art is physical, I'm going to keep that on you. I wonder if, because it's a varied faction class, I wonder if the weapon and arts differ between the two factions. Bang explosion. Dissolution damage by 200%, success rate, debuff effects by 20%. So you're probably a debuff-based class then. Damage, field damage dealt. And fills the chain attack gauge slightly on art execution. Ooh. Oh, this might be where we end today, actually. So sappy drain, dicey slicey, energy grenade, flashback. Are they different? They are not different. Interesting. Anyway, so I think this is going to be our party for a while, which makes perfect sense. Because that break art's going to come in handy, but that does mean that I need to give one of my classes a, days. I'm not sure who I want to give it to. The obvious answer would be Neo's Thaumaturge. I mean, the obvious answer would actually be your class, but because you don't actually... Because you're the same class, as the same faction as the Days are, I can't put it on you. Next fashion's lower end. So if you actually have low abilities to pull aggro, maybe I should actually put on... Oh, right, you're the same faction as that, so I can't put that on you, of course. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Which also means I can't put Days on you, so... In actuality, the only person I could put Days on at all is you, so you're getting Days. Flashback is the break art. Oh? Flashback. Okay, cool! I do get a break art. Oh man, that's so good. Having a break art that I can put on almost anybody would be really useful. But yeah, I'm gonna continue playing as this class until someone else learns Flash Fencer. Which looks like it's going to be Senna. Yeah, it's probably going to be Senna that learns Flash Fencer. I'll build the rest of the team around that. Probably that means that Tyon and Uni are going to switch, and that Lance and Mio are going to switch by the looks of things. this time can do this already, and Uni can do this already. So that sounds like it's exactly what's gonna happen. Which means I get to play tank again. And it's not a great tank. Yay. That being said, I could also put in a different tank in the party, and that might be worth doing. Dazed Burst prevents aggro in the first half. Second half quells rage status. The only reason why I care about Burst at all is because Thaumaturge has a class skill that says, when doing Burst, do a thing. Otherwise, I'd probably equip both Launch and... because Flash Fencer has a Smash art. But right now, I think I care more about Burst because Mio's class has, again, a skill that says, when inflicting a burst, do a thing. And this class inflicts burst. And the thing that it does sounds useful for healers, so I'd like that to be doable. But anyway, that should be all for today. I'm actually going to move back to camp first, I think. But I can climb there. We're going to head back to camp. There's so many combos, you still have a lot of classes to get. I have many classes to get, especially the... I'm curious what the 3 DLC classes are going to be. I hope there's at least one tank. KHP.
Is this like
So Mio's class has a skill that says when inflicting burst, heal the party for 500, or I think it's heal the party. It might be heal, no. Mio's class has the skill that says when auto-attacking, heal self, but when inflicting a burst, heal the party for 500% of healing power. Which sounds pretty good. And because that sounds pretty good, I actually kind of wanted to have that as much as possible, and having break... Granted, I don't think that the Knock-Ons seem great in chain attacks, but getting that burst art, or having that break art, will probably make up for that. Did I get any Arachno Queen drops, I wonder?
We could do with some food.
I'm assuming not. Oh! I got 1. Okay, so I'm not using an agility-based class right now, so what else do we got? Block rate by 10. I am using this, so let's go for this for now.
Looks good to me.
Oh, and I can use this now as well.
Looks good to me.
So I can use both. Cool. Oh, monkey fossil monkeys are in here as well. I haven't found a wisp yet.
Looks good to me. Looks good to me.
Okay, yeah, so I still need wisps for that, and this, but I need one more Arachno thing in order to get the aggro boost. Attack 6 is made to be unstoppable. For now. How much is attack 6? It's not that much more, or at least it doesn't feel like that much more. Anyway.
That should be about enough.
That, I think, will do it for today's stream.
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
Thank you all for joining me. When next we speak will be Saturday, same time, where we will continue on exploring, and maybe we'll even get to change classes. Probably not. It seems like we're a ways off before Lance and Senna learn the classes they need to in order for that to happen, but who knows? Maybe it'll happen early. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good night!